What's up, y'all? Welcome to Absorb with Norb, where there's more laughs, more vibes, more Norb. I'm Norb, and on this channel, we get into it. What if I told you that the future of pregnancies can happen outside of the womb and inside of a bag? Gag it. Gag it. Gag it. What if I told you that the future of pregnancies can happen outside of the womb and inside of a bag? Inside of a bag. Thank you. Come again. Stick with me. And what if I told you that scientists have already done this and have grown a baby lamb that can walk, grow wool, and breathe correctly, eat all of that from a biobag? You're probably thinking, what is a biobag? So biobags, also known as artificial wombs, is a medical device that is used to mimic the mother's uterus. All right, stick with me. So instead of the baby being carried inside of the body, it'll be carried inside of this fluid-filled bag that mimics like the placenta. So it gives them the nutrients, everything that the baby needs, just like the placenta. It's crazy as hell. Anyone with a brain probably like, how does that even work? So the fetus grows and floats in this artificial amniotic fluid that helps protect it and helps develop lungs. So it's mimicking like a full-blown pregnancy. And instead of the fetus being attached to the placenta, the umbilical cord is attached to a machine that acts just like a placenta. So the machine, it delivers oxygen, it removes carbon dioxide, and most importantly, the machine helps pump blood into the baby's heart. Well, the fetus's heart. It's not a baby yet, but the fetus is heart. The bag is sealed to prevent infections, and it's constantly being filtered out and cleaned. So like the fluid is, the machine constantly filters, and it just, to think about it, like if you think about it for real, it's amazing that they could help babies grow outside of the body if necessary. And biobags, babies aren't to replace pregnancies at all. It's just to help women and babies that are having complications in their pregnancy, especially preemies through 22 to 24 weeks. That's when, and if it's not going to be successful, they definitely try to use it. They are doing human clinical trials, and just because they have already done this with baby lambs and it has worked, I know they're really in the kitchen cooking and they're trying their best to imitate this and try this with humans. But my thought process is, okay, so we're gonna try this we're gonna do this for preemies, which is an amazing thing to even do for families and women that are having complications with their pregnancy. But let's say this gets into the wrong hands. Let's say a mad scientist thinks about it, or just someone that doesn't need to have access to these tools gets this and uses it for other things other than premature babies. And they start, how do you say that? What? And they just start mustering up these little things, they start growing these little motherfucking lab babies, and then they start having them take out tasks and do things, and it could just end up wrong. You know, it could be a real Netflix show, no shade. Like, going from lamb to human, obviously there's gonna be challenges and limitations because humans are way more fragile than lambs. And scientists right now, they're truly working on this because the risk of infection and just things going wrong are heightened, because connecting a baby's umbilical cord to the machine is a very complex process. But right now they're working on that, but no shade, I feel like they are. I feel like they're in the kitchen. I feel like they're cooking. What? This is all research that's public, okay? So things that they can't say. I found this all online. You mean to tell me that they haven't tried this successfully yet? No, of course they're not gonna say this yet. Why would they say this? Why would they say this? Why would they say this? Exactly. They're not gonna come out with the tea and let you guys know that they have biobag babies running around America. Running around America, causing amok, running amok. They have agendas, they have tasks to fulfill. You ever wonder why people do the heinous crimes that they do? Biobag babies, no shade. Come on now, just think about it. But why would that person do what they did other than Exactly. Call me delusional, call me crazy, call me what you want. But baby, when I crack the code before everybody, everyone's gonna be coming back to this video 15 years later, like, oh my gosh, remember when Absorbing, remember when Norb went over this, yes, I went over this. Now we have fucking fake soldier, well, they're gonna be real people, but like, you know, soldiers that were born in bags just running amok. It could really be a real Netflix show. Imagine the government just taking the worst turn, making a bunch of bio babies and then having them turn on us. That can definitely happen. Or bio bag babies that are turned into celebrities and have secret agendas. I think that's real, and I just don't have any proof. But I do think that's one of them. No shade. And that's no shade. Anyways, I don't want anyone to say that I did not warn them when the bio bag babies take over the world. So next week we're gonna do a segment called Can We Do It? And it's going to be, can we sew? I'm gonna try sewing. I wanna make a shirt. I've never made anything before. So I'm gonna make a shirt. I'm gonna make one of those Goodfellow shirts from Target. You know, those good fabric ones. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna go to Joann's Fabrics and we're gonna do our big one. And you're gonna see if I can sew or not. And if I can't, then I can. And if I can, I'm going to eat it up. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. And my giveaway ends the end of September. So watch my last video, comment, follow the links in my bio, comment done on that video. You could win a chance. 2 flights. Back and forth on me. 2 people I'm picking. End of September. Do not miss getting free flights. Like, all you gotta do is pay for hotel and festivities. That's all day. Bye.